Ms. Nguyen Mai,
Yeah.
Senior Analyst, Portfolio Management for Dragon Capital Group Limited.
Okay.
Yeah. Good afternoon to you, and thanks for making this interview in Kuala Lumpur.
Thanks for that, yeah.
Right. I'm going to ask you some questions about your company and what it is doing in the area of renewable energy investment.
Okay.
Now, tell us about Dragon Capital Group. What exactly do you do? Where is this based? And how long have you been in Vietnam?
Dragon Capital Group is a fund management firm. So we established like 15 years ago by some individual from British, and we partner with some of the local one to establish the Dragon Capital Group. And we based in Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh City.
Headquarters is in
Yes.
Ho Chi Minh. Okay.
But we have offices in Hanoi as well, and in UK, but mainly in UK mainly for marketing. So yeah, it's only 3 people there. So yeah, and we invest in we have 3 equity funds, investing in the listed stock, OTC, and then private equity as well. And we have 1 property, and we will establish 1 fixed income.
Fixed income fund.
Yes.
You've got a property fund now, you've got a fixed income fund.
And 3 equities fund.
And 3 equity funds.
And obviously we're going to raise for the renewable fund. But we call it the clean energy fund because aside from renewable energy, we look for energy efficient as well and agriculture conservation. Yeah.
Have those funds been set up yet, the clean energy fund?
It's during the marketing trip, fundraising trip now. So we will close in August.
Right.
Hopefully.
How much do you plan to raise in that offering?
Firstly, we think about like 100 million. Because,
US dollars?
Yes, US dollar. Because obviously we all new in the field, and then Vietnam, not a lot of people talk about renewable. So we think, okay, this is just a trial for like 100 million. But if we see more opportunities there, for sure, definitely gonna go for further like.
So this will be the first one.
Yes.
Under the Dragon Capital Group.
Regarding renewable energy.
Renewable. Great.
Yeah.
Where will you be marketing the fund to? Are you going to be confining yourself to London, or are you going to do a regional tour of Asia?
Actually, now we tackle the European investor first, and later probably US mainly. Yes, and maybe we're going to look for others, but European and US.
Why are you targeting Europe and America, especially America, given the credit squeeze that they're having now? When the money is really with the Middle East and with the Asian investors.
But we tackle some, like government institution. So, and especially US now, probably they feel guilty because they did damage the environment. Maybe, I hope. But we see the opportunities that we might can get some fund there. There's some people already approach us and talk to us about that, and we might gonna go further discussion process with them. And
let's go to the specifics.
Yeah.
You're going to choose equities that are exposed to the clean energy sector in Vietnam.
Okay.
Okay. Which particular sector? Are you looking at hydro? Are you looking at solar, bio, wind? Or are you going to cover all the 4?
Yeah, we'll cover everything across all the renewable energy sectors, but probably mainly going to be hydropower first, because a lot of opportunities that we see in Vietnam and Thailand and in other countries, the countries that we covered under the fund.
Is Thailand and Vietnam also?
Yes, actually the Clean Energy Fund will cover 8 countries, so including Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam for the Mekong region, and then Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Bhutan.
Right.
So, but we see like a lot of opportunities in Thailand and Vietnam, and for hydropower. But of course, when you look at for like wind and solar, or other opportunities are like biomass, biofuel, yeah.
So your researchers will pick out companies that have the best prospects from each of those 8 countries, put them into a fund,
An investment pipeline, yeah.
That exactly is what you'll be doing.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Now, this clean energy sector is relatively new. Do you think it will overtake the other funds in terms of value? You finish. How hopeful are you? Optimistic are you of the success of this fund?
The thing is, I think we will be successful with this fund because first, not a lot of people in Vietnam that really tackle into this field yet, and we see there's a growing in demand, the capital demand from some investing. Because local one, they would have a project, but they don't have the capital to fund those projects. So obviously they will look at for some fund like us to invest in this field. And especially, renewable energy technology is really costly. So obviously capital is, coal is right there. And for other equity funds that covered by Dragon Capital now, we tackle just big hydropower project, large scale, and we only invest in equities. So I don't think going to be the overlap between the two funds, because the renewable funds probably going to look for more medium scale to small scale projects.
Medium scale, how big would that to qualify for medium scale? What kind of value?
In Vietnam now we have like some small scale, like 20 megawatts, it's 15 to 20 megawatts, and we can tackle that. And because we tackle all of the it's state owned before and it equitized, and we bought in the equities at that time, but that's only like big large scale project from the government. And then we see the gap between the small scale and middle scale, so we will probably tackle that.